So, as we leave the allotments for Kew Gardens, the one thing I really like in terms of as you walk around Kew Gardens is that you then walk through an archway, and when you get to the other side, you're met by an alpine scene. You're met by completely different types of plants, something else to learn, something else to smell. Really, really nice. Let's have more of a wander, shall we? I mentioned before about being able to purchase some of the seeds and maybe collecting the seeds. As you see here, some cheeky bags to grab them with. From the peace and tranquility of the allotment to a little bit more noise, beautiful sound of running water. Quite a bit of design here at Kew Gardens is very, very well considered to enable the water to stay aerated, to feed some of the plants, and at the same time actually make really quite a cool feature. Now it's the time for a bit more stress relief in the garden and to have a look round the grasses area. Kew Gardens actually prides itself on the number of different types of grasses that it has in this area. There's over 25,000 different types of grass in this area. Yeah, as you can see, there's badgers at Kew. Anyway, maybe there's a badger parade. Let's go and have a look. As well as many new plants planted here at Kew Gardens, there are many, many old plants. And the plant you see behind me, or the tree rather, it's known as the stone pine. And it's the very first pine, stone pine even, that was planted here at Kew Gardens in 1846. Now I know that you can see probably a wire that goes between the two trunks of the stone pine. This is to keep it together for the simple reason, after a while, it gets a little bit old and a little bit fragile. Those of you who would have followed my movies from Sospel would have seen this as the introduction. This is a little sculpture by Daniel Harvey. It's been here since 1995. That's 22 years. It's called simply the 7 Slate Towers. I like that. It's called simply the 7 Slate Towers. I like that. Another interesting tree here at Kew Gardens is this one, the Ginkgo biloba. The Ginkgo biloba, or duckfoot tree. It has leaves that look very much like a duck's foot. This one, planted in 1762, is thought to be the first planted in the UK. And as you can see, the leaves are very duck-feety. This tree was one of the first trees planted here at Kew Gardens, adjacent to what was then Princess Augusta's glasshouse. Bursts of colour all around. Where else can you go where you walk through a door and you come out of the jungle and you come into the desert? Yes, this is the desert, just south of the Sahara. Of course, there's cactus with pink plants, with blue plants. So, with Kew Gardens definitely open to the public, as you would have seen, it's time for me to hot foot over to a little sneaky hidey place and just set up camp. Been looking forward to that all morning. When you stop and think about it, Kew is the perfect place for the setting for some, say, modern art. This piece, by Henry Moore, Roger's dad, is simply called The Reclining Mother. and was created in 1975 to 76 and has been here since then. So, that's all from us here at Kew Gardeners. Thanks for watching. You take care now, stay good and stay safe.